Good morning and welcome to this first episode of Sailing Vessel Moon. My name is Willem. I'm the owner of sailing yacht Moon together with my partner Simone, and I would like to take you along with our journeys and our sailing experience for the coming seasons. And this is the first episode. Today it's rather cold. We're in the middle of the winter here in the Netherlands, and we thought it's a good idea to start videoing as of now, because from a few weeks from now we will probably do some maintenance stuff and preparing for the season, starting for us in March when we launch the boat. So the boat is currently on the docks in the marina. It's freezing outside. Today I came by to just check on the ship and see if everything is in order, charge the batteries, and then go back home. We also have some project running in regards to the boat, and we will make some videos of those as well. So yeah, tag along and hopefully you will enjoy what we're doing. Right, so now we are outside. It's a pretty nice day actually, a lot of sun, but it is freezing -2 Celsius currently. Not too cold, but freezing anyway. Let's take a look. Over there is the marina, and this is behind the dikes, and all the ships are stored here for the winter. And this is the rest of Sailing Vessel Moon in winter time. Usually you take the mast off in the winter. This year we decided not to do that, to save us some time starting the season. So let's watch it here. It's very slippery, but let me walk to the front of the ship. Very careful not to injure myself. Right. So it's very icy. Our cabin entrance is covered now with plastic. We have some repairs to do on the garage and the sliding door, so that's why it's covered in plastic at this moment. We'll show you more in coming episodes. So let's go to the front. Right. Pretty freezing. It's very quiet. Let's talk a little bit about myself. I'm Willem, as I mentioned before. I'm sailing for about 10 years now, and we're sailing this ship since 2014-2015. We love the way it handles, and this year we decided to video our sailing experience and share it with everyone. So I hope you will enjoy that. So like I said, our ship is about 10 meters long. It is 3.5 meters wide. It is has a draft of about 1.9 meters. The mast is about 11 to 12 meters high. Last year we did a big refit on the ship, and I have to be very careful now with a camera and walking on these slippery decks. Okay, back on board, and as you can see here, the blue light means it has a 220 volts shore power connected. When I open the hatch, you can see there's some protection for overpowering and short circuits. At the beginning of the season I will test this. And to make sure we get some power in the batteries, I have to turn on the main on the board energy, and don't touch the water heater now because it's empty and we would break it. But then I'm gonna put on the battery charger, and as you can see on the panel, the voltage goes up, as well as on the solar control panel the voltage goes up, so it's charging really nice. I charge the boat approximately every once in a week or once in 2 weeks, and that's sufficient to keep the batteries stable and nicely in shape. So, it's incredibly messy on board, all kinds of chores and rubbish. But let me guide you through and show you some small things about the ship. So let me take you to the front of the ship. So this is the front cabin with some closets. Not too big, but it's comfortable and it suits us very well. So no problems here. All the seats are at home to prevent moist getting into it. Over here we have the heater, boiler for warm water. It's empty at this moment, so protected against freezing. Yeah, and what else to say? Here we have a small bathroom where you could shower, but honestly we never do that. And here is the aft cabin. Also pretty messy because of maintenance and preparing for the winter. Well, let's take a look at the engine and open the engine hatch. There's 2 clips here. There we go, and one on the bottom. And now we can open the hatch. So there we go. This is our main engine, of course, or the only engine. It's a Volvo Penta 2030, so it's a 30 horsepower diesel engine, and it needs some, but not too much maintenance. Right now it's prepared for the winter. For coming season I have to probably change the oil and change the cooling liquid and the V-belt, and that's about it. Maybe the fuel filters as well, but I did it last year also, so that's about it. Let's close the hatch again. So one of the inspections on board is checking the lights. As you can see here, I thought the lamp was broken, but I guess it's the switch. And on this ship the switches are not that solid, so after a while they just break. So it's not the bulb, it's the switch. So I can remove the light bulb again and place back an LED. It's the switch for sure, so I need to take care of that in the near future. This, there you go, we got light. Good. So another thing on my list of chores to fix, probably some spray, gear or lube will do. So on board on this ship, all interior lights are LED. That saves us a lot of power consumption, and that's good because our battery pack is not that strong. I think we have 180 amp hours total, of which you can only consume like 20%. So we have to be careful with power. Of course, here is one of our solar panels. This one is on the deck. As soon as we repaired it, I will place it back. And then we have on the aft of the ship, we have an arch, and on that arch is also a solar panel mounted. It's 100 watts panel, and I hope this year I can upgrade that one to at least 150 amps, or sorry, watts, and have a little bit more power intake. That project I'm gonna video in another episode. So what did we do this winter? One of the big projects was, as you can see here, this rubber seal across the hatch and as well at the entrance. It was not bad, but we had some leakage over here. Not much, few drops, but when I dismounted it, it was filled with kit all around, and the kit on this side was worn, and from the top of the roof water came in and started leaking. So my partner Simone and I took care of that, and yeah, now it's closed. We don't have a video of that chore, but that was a terrible chore to do. Nerve-breaking chore, to be honest. We had to be really cautious with the kit and keeping everything clean. How we're gonna finish this chore, we're gonna show you, of course, in other episodes. So this was the introduction in our first episode. I hope you all liked it. Not much exciting sailing yet, but I think an introduction would be in place for the first one. Yeah, if you like this show, please subscribe, and yeah, if you want to support us, you can click on the Patreon link accompanied by this video, and I would like to thank you all for watching, and hopefully till next time. Goodbye.